Everybody, hello there. I guess I'm just not allowed to stream at 60 frames per second until I fix my internet, because my internet is a little jank. By a little, I mean a lot. It's actually a lot of jank. Also, I think it was Hands and Marshall. Thanks for resubbing. Alright, let's get to work. I have no plan. I do want to build something, because I enjoyed Spank and Link last time. It's very fun. So, we're gonna do it again! No. Let's go find an imaginary problem and fix it. I think this is where I usually start. Satellite internet? No, it's not. I need to, like, rerun, and by that I mean I need to make the company rerun the cables in my house, because they are not good. And it's raining, as always. Raining and dark, because nothing says footage like not being able to see. Alright, let's see. Because last time, the problem we solved is Link needed a spanking. We did it. I don't remember why we had that problem anymore, but we solved it. I legitimately don't remember the reasoning. I need to go back and look at the stream or something, because, yeah. Not living the country life now, are you? No. I used to work for my internet provider. And hop train go! There it is, thanks for subbing. Again. Nope. That doesn't say resubscribe. That's the first time you've subbed. Peasant. It's a hype cream, guys. You gotta get it to 69% and leave it there. You're rich now. Take my money. Nice. Imaginary problem nobody has. Spicy peppers. I could... Because a couple times ago we made lawnmowers. It was wonderful. And then we spanked Link. Alright, somebody give me a problem that has nothing to do with this game whatsoever. There's any problem that you have that's not like marital problems. I'm not sure I can solve that. I'll give it a try. You're gonna get divorced, though. Depression. I could cure that. With a stamp. There's not enough pollution. We need more pollution. Hyrule is going to die unless we get more pollution. There's not enough Hinoxes on the Great Sky Island. I am not going... That is related to the game. That's not a... I asked for a problem. That's... Yeah, that's... No, doubt. Get the Great Smoke. If the fog is thick enough, we can smother the Demon King. Alright, well, in order to do this, we are gonna need to... actually, it'd still be really easy. Killing the Hinoxes. Like, if there were some on the Sky Islands, it would have been easy. I mean, it would have been annoying to have to go up, too, but Din would have given me a lift. Good guy, Din. Unless it was on the, like, the one at the top. Like, the very, very top. What are you guys up to? Can I help you? Do you have a problem that needs to be solved? Is it because it's raining? Cross-country power line? I don't have electricity in my house. Fix my problem. And you see, a cross-country power line makes sense, and also the game wouldn't allow me to do that. Unless I Not within the 21 glue limit. The 21 glue limit. Glue limit can drink. Congratulations. Won't we get closer, the monster launches our attack or something? I'm not reading this. You're not my real dad. So, you said Transcontinental Railroad. I did not read it as that, and I am not comfortable saying what I read. It did not start with a T. It started with a C. Go. Thank you. Streams every month and a half. Yeah, you should probably like riot. Have you tried rioting? Maybe I'll notice then. How does the playlist just know? This is perfect. Transcontinental Railroad. Are the guards supposed to commute to the castle? Good question. So far the only problem I've got is that there's not enough pollution. Even though we definitely have enough pollution. But we don't have enough pollution. The air is too pure. Because that's a problem that has nothing to do with this game. The question is, how are we gonna make some pollution? I'm actually kind of enjoying sitting here just riding on this. Alright, we need more pollution. That's what I'm gonna go with. What can nuke the ice caps? Campfires, too many of them. Plastic straws. Alright, we need a couple things then. Crazy first time chat. So how about we nuke the ice caps? Alright, so to increase pollution, let's just Google real quick. Biggest causes of pollution. Burning fuels. So, campfires. Vehicle emissions. So we just need a vehicle who also... I guess it would need to run on fire. It needs to run on fire, and honestly, I think I know how to do it. Industrial activities. Wildfires. Alright. Alright. I think... So what we need first... Obviously, burning things. Burning things will do it. Is there anything else that actually creates smoke in this game? I legitimately don't know, because I play it every month and a half. Practical car manufacturing, it's gonna run on fire! But you can make a successful zero-energy flying machine just by using... Alright, we don't use glitches here because... Actually, we do all the time. But when I'm building things, we avoid glitches because... I like all of my things to obey the real laws of physics, just in case I decide to do it. Explosions or fires? I like this person. Who are you? Just coming up and assaulting a man. What did I do to him? You dick. Just throwing rocks at me. Oh, man. Alright, anywho. Let's move, because I'm not allowed to have fun. Alright, so we need to... fall down. Done. Alright, we need to... create a vehicle that runs on fire. And or pollution. We need some industrial activities, so we're going to need a manufacturing line that probably also runs on fire. We're going to need... and burning fossil fuels, which, let's be real, it's going to be the source of all of this. So the first things first, we need to successfully generate electricity with fire. So, back to the drawing boards. I really wish I can... Actually, I'm going to go up to a sky island to do this. Reason being, and I know the specific one I want to do. Reason being is it's fairly bright, and I really just need to get that shrine. It's bright, so footage will work, and it also isn't going to rain on me, or it's not inside, even though... Yeah, we need a factory. We're going to build a factory. Let's do it. Harvest the Leviathans and burn them. Strapping a taser to a Roomba. Nice. I'm pretty sure my garage was clean the last time I streamed, or at least the time before that. And it's finally clean again, and I can start building things again, so that's nice. Because with the spanking machine, I was going to also build the spanking machine in real life, because let's be real, obviously we need that in my life. And I just never did because I got super busy and I hated it. Hated being Barrel Bro and Co. Smoke a car since '06. I need to go this way. Oh, my bird's not turned on. Let me do that. Yeah. Whoops. I mean, it kind of... Building a factory and a car kind of fits the overall theme I was doing on YouTube when I did the shift on YouTube. Also, YouTube was like, starting in a future date, we are going to start inserting extra ads into your videos. And I'm like, no. So I turned it off. If I didn't need to pay the editor whenever I did anything, I would just completely disable them. But I kind of need to pay my editor every once in a while. We gonna kill him in one hit. Watch. It's in his kneecap. He's gonna take an arrow to the foot. Let's just shoot. That seems like it'll hurt. Oh, he was dead. He was dead. Never mind, he ain't dead. Yes, he is. He ain't dead. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Meemaw, help. You're the guy who killed Achilles. Alright. So now, I just need to move these things so they're not creating too much. Why did I think that would turn it off? Whatever. Alright. So step one is we need to successfully power something using just... I know I could do not what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I believe that was like Mark Twain that said that. Get lost. Alright. Time to save. And let's bust out a fire. I have an idea I want to try first to see if it successfully works, and if it does, cool. Because I also need to do, like, the absolute minimum everything. Absolute minimum everything. Because we only get 21 things to work with. Alright, none of this is wood. None of that was wood. I'm not sure what I was doing there. I dropped 36 frames at some point. It's 0.1%. We gotta quit now, guys. I know I have 1,000 wood because of the Hinoxes. Do I have a source of fire? Surprisingly, no. But I do have a source of fire. Once again, from the Hinoxes. Light it with your face. Thank you. Also eat something. Like that golden apple. Updraft? Am I thinking of the wrong game? I might be thinking of the wrong game. Wait, no. There's definitely... That's what Daddy needs. There you go, Granite. Oh, yeah. You guys like part of the spanking machine? It's definitely one of my favorites. Oh, that was to get that particular piece. Alright, we need this. And I need one of these. So we can... Okay, you gotta go now. Turn the bird off. Just put them right back in my pockets. I know wind can affect these, so... let's see. What if I put it over here? Come on, turn. Do it. Yeah. I know it says I don't know what we're doing, but what are we doing? Yep. There isn't enough pollution, so we're gonna fix that. Yeah, because I know for a fact. We're gonna set this down real quick. I was about to say, how do I make a lever? No, I don't think that's really a thing in this game. Making light switches. Let's do it. Or a power eating fan? Yes. Alright, there we go. So that's good. Let me whip out a big battery real quick. It's clean in here. What are we doing? Alright, we're gonna do this. And then this. And then this. Just glue it together. Alright, now let's bust out another. Not while looking that direction, you're not. Let's bust out another one. I don't need one that's gonna turn on. Thank you though. We'll take this though. Honestly, it's a possibility. It's because of what he can't you. Couldn't be though. You can block all of the air like that. What? Yeah, let's do it while it's blocking all the air. Nope. Because I could have sworn that you could have two propellers effectively power each other. Or I might be crazy. I don't know. Again, I don't play this game very often. Apparently. I should, but I'm not. Let's change this up real quick. Let's change it up real quick. I need 1 whole blowfish. No. It's my favorite thing ever. Where is my... There it is. I mean, it's gonna get spaghetti. Also, officer, no. It's gonna get spaghetti. It's gonna get spaghetti. Alright, I need to just whip out some steaks real quick. To use as, like, mediators. Oh yeah, these don't go away. And then we're gonna attach one of these over here. What happens when you're just making everything out of glue? And we're going to attach this. We're gonna flip it over real quick, because it'll be easier to do it this way. Or not. Or you can just fall over. That's what Meemaw always told me. Just fall over. Attach it to that. Now that those are connected to each other, I can disconnect this. Swing it around here. Attach this to this part right here, and now they should be separated. And that is connect. Okay, we're gonna try this again, this time with you listening to me. Connect to the wheel. Nope, 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 that's it. That's it, you're going to timeout, mister. And we remove this. And last but not least, go. Nope. Wait a minute. Or is that because I bumped it? Likely because I bumped it. That's why it's moving. You used to work differently. What if I put it behind it? Physics. How's that battery doing? It's not. That battery is not doing. Alright, we have to successfully power it with... We'll just attach it here. What I made was a Morse code writer. No, that's too much. I swear I've turned this with wind before. Am I crazy? Did I never do that? Oh no, it's a blood moon. Well, time to kill some Hinoxes. Ah, crap. This dude's gonna respawn. Doesn't he see I'm working here? Okay, well, if this won't turn... Could have sworn this would turn with wind. Am I that crazy? Have I forgotten the ways? What if we tilt it? Alright, I'm waiting on the blood moon to rise. I don't know what time it is. Link doesn't have a watch. And yet they still have a 24-hour cycle. I really want a fantasy world where there's like a 27-hour cycle. Just it doesn't use AM or PM, and they also don't use hours or minutes. They just don't care. Alright, so this thing doesn't want to turn. Because it definitely is separated right now. Like, there's no reason it wouldn't do it. See, I can push it with my face. Stop climbing it, Link. What is wrong with you? That is not normal behavior. Wait a minute. Why did it go back the other way? Physics. Gravity. Gravity is the reason. Alright, so that's not going to work. I'm going to need to turn something else. I have ideas. It's fine. I'm just using the fan over there for now. So I don't have to worry about, like, up and down. I don't have to worry about up and down, guys. This blood moon didn't respawn this guy. I would like to complain to the supervisor here. Alright, yeah, this propeller does not want to spin, so... I'll show you a cardio-lunar cycle. Your words. Alright, how did I do the other thing running on electricity? I had a lawnmower at one point running purely on electricity. How did I do that? What was I rotating? Oh, wait a minute. It was powering the motors with the electricity. What the? Is there a beholder here? Oh, it's a cloud. Alright. So that's not gonna work. So let's do instead... I'm still gonna need this. It needs to attach to this. Because I'm gonna need the ability to rotate freely. And we already know how to do that. Get rid of that. Although I don't know what that... Now that I think about it, I have no idea what that was going to do for me. Also, this needs to not be connected to there. Crap. It needs to be connected to the... the axle. Wait, does it? What I need the wheel to spin. So yes. There we go. Droopy. Alright, let's turn it this way. That is not nearly far enough off the ground for our testing purposes. Come on. There we go. And let's take the super ultra mega lightweight Majiggy. TM, patent. And we're going to attach it very awkwardly. Stop attaching to the middle. almost like this is not supposed to happen at all. It doesn't want to attach at like the top while I know what I said. Don't make no sense. I need you to attach to the wheel. Attach to the wheel. Attach. You know what? Fine. Attach to the middle. Screw you. Doesn't seem like it's actually. Wait, no, it might be moving. Hang on. Hold on. We're actually gonna redo this. Attach. Oh, now that I've gotten it, yeah. There. That is done. Detach this. Uh-oh, my battery ran out. Quick. Meemaw, reload it. I need 3 double A's. And an octuple A. Bound to be a thing. Alright. I need the axle to spin anyways, so this should work. There we go. It didn't glue to the middle. It's not rotating at all. It also turned off. Oh, no, it did. It did. Never mind. I'm crazy. There we go. Stream's supposed to be running at 4 FPS. Well, it's 30. I'm not dropping frames anymore, so obviously it's your fault. Can't tell if it's actually attached or if it's just not doing anything because physics. Let's lean it some. Nailed it. Oh. It wouldn't be able to go anywhere anyways because of how it's attached. Meemaw, my manufacturing degree is gonna be revoked. Manufacturing degree? I mean, is that just like an electrical, mechanical? There it is. Engineering degree? There we go. That should be more normal. I know it's a little wonky, but that should. Blow. Alright, let's disconnect it now. I can't. Oh, wait, no. I can't just. I can disconnect just this piece. And now I can't see because everything in this game is green. They definitely chose a color scheme to work with here. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. All right, which means if we were to then... Let's grab another one of these here. And put it at max. And then come over here. Attach it to this. Nope, needs to be attached to the other side. Don't make the same mistake 3 times in a row. People might question you. I'm gonna act like that didn't just happen. Alright. Fine. Be that way. I need another... No? No, it looks okay. Okay. Come on. Don't just sit up there. And where are my pine cones? Throw some fuel on the fire. Yeah! We have successfully converted fire into energy, technically. I mean, it's rotating, it's going out of control, but if we were to now let's come over here, pull this down. Probably need it to not be so wonky. Stabilizer? Hang on, instead of this, let's bust out a stabilizer. Where are the stabilizers? Hello? I know they're somewhere on here, directly in front of my face. There they are. In reality, I would just use, like, I don't know. Yeah. I need to see if this improve. Where'd my thing go? Oh, it's literally in my hand. Come on over here. Swing around. Yeah. Yeah, we're making pollution today. That's without it even being on. If I turn the stabilizer on, it should... I think that made it worse. Actually, I can remove the stabilizer, because I don't want to use that at all, regardless. Just attach it to the stick. And watch it go. There we go. So now that that is done, we can do... let me just show real quick. That we are in business. Actually, let's not do that. Let me bust out another... Where'd that propeller go? Not that one. Favorites. Favorites. Here we go. Alright, now that we've done that, we can slap on... We gotta mix and match here. That, so I can detach that. So we can flip her on over. Hey, Jasper. It's only been a month and a half, come on. There we go. Alright, now that that is done, I should be able to successfully come over here. And attach... It just got mad at me or something? It does not like, It does not like being weighed down like this. What if we counterbalance? Counterbalance, that's a word, right? Just spin. Come on. Do your job. Everybody's watching. Alright, well I attached to that and it stopped, so maybe not. Just fell over. You moved twice in the month and a half. Only. Come on. Move more than twice. It keeps getting perfectly vertical. Don't you hate it when it gets perfectly vertical? And then it stops spinning. What? Why did you... And now it's hitting the ground. Come on. This isn't how physics is supposed to work. You just gotta give it a little nudge to get it going. Kind of like those old cars you have to run down the highway in order to get it to turn on. That's where it's at. Alright. So now, without a stabilizer, because again, I don't want to use Zonai devices to pull it off. Because Zonai devices are magic. I can use motors, and I don't suppose there's anything in this game that if spun enough produces electricity. Wait, what if I did 2? I don't want to do 2, but what if I did 2? Double the stability. I didn't say you could not glue. Why are you not gluing? Meemaw, it's being mean again. Is it because it's wiggly? I bet it's because it's so wiggly. Alright, there we go. So that part is done. Now... Bo, 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 bo. Let's do this whole thing again. And then one of these comes over here. He's trying to spin and I'm stopping it from spinning. While that definitely makes sense, we don't do that here. We don't make sense. Remove the stabilizer. While not having a stabilizer, I could just, you know, use heavier things and bind it better. Did it just go backwards? I can't see where it's trying to glue. We need it to glue on the axle here. It also needs to be propped up. So what if... it's gonna destroy it if I... Hold on, let's... detach this one. And just... I hate... When it comes to building things that don't run on normal anything, it's always really annoying to detach them because you gotta grab the whole machine. I don't want to do that. Alright. Do this, and then this guy. Let's prop it up. I think just smack this out of the air. I can't see. That's how this game's supposed to work, though, right? Not be able to see anything. Oh my! It's behind it. Stop! Just slip right in between. It's so easy. It's so easy to just slip right in the middle. Diddy Kong knows what's up. Nope, too far in. Maybe? The problem is it's gonna want to glue to that and not the other thing, not the axle. So, maybe. No, that's not on the axle. Is that it? That wasn't it. Close, though. Like, that's the right idea, and it's propped. But it wasn't attached to the right spot. Maybe I need to do that. Do that first. We're getting there. Uh-oh. It's not double hinged. You can go back to spinning now. Let's do this piece first. And yes, I could move it away and then move it back, but then I don't know if it's going to work right. Alright, good enough. But now I can't prop it because it's hanging. Whole thing just spun. Alright, well here, we're gonna... It's just gonna go, okay, that's fine. We're gonna do this in the proper order. The porter, if you will. No, I'm not gonna. Nope. We're way off. And then turn it ever so slightly. Maybe? Maybe. TM. Patent. Oh yeah, how else are we supposed to use pollution? Or create more pollution? Because otherwise we're using clean energy, and that's not fun. Now we just gotta attach it to the axle. That was not it. There we go. That should be it. Yeah. Get going. Get going. Get going. Stupid physics. Alright, fine. You know what? We'll do it slightly differently. That's not what I meant to rip off. I still have to, you know, make the vehicle go, which is gonna be annoying if I have to use up all of my glue for other things, for other goods and services. That looks... No, I need it like right here. So I've already got like 6 stakes in this thing. It's too many stakes. No, that's not gonna work. But let's whip out a stake and see. Every time something is made with zonite, it's unhealthy for the environment. Exactly. But this whole thing has to be made out of zonite. Alright, come on. I need to watch it snap from there to the middle. Nope. What am I doing? I mean, other than the obvious, question of what am I doing? Adding extra pieces for no reason. Hang on. We're gonna disassemble this real quick. Reduce the number of parts. Reduce, reuse, and don't recycle. Just reduce and reuse. Reuse, reuse, and reuse. Till it's broken. And then set it on fire. And build something with it. Attaching these things are so annoying. You have no idea what's going on. Me neither. That's the best part. Alright, this needs to be like dead center. Does not need to be attached to the axle, don't you dare. That is not how I needed to attach this. Let's try that again. This time with not whatever that was. Certainly wasn't gumption. Could I successfully get it to... What if we do it at an angle? Like this. Nah, that's gonna spank the piece. It needs to be like this. That's still gonna spank it. It's the exact same thing, but the other direction. If it's over here, it would do it, but I need access to the axle without actually having the axle. What? Could also set of question. No, wait, the whole thing has to spin. That's right. That's not gonna work. I'm not gonna let you guys into my head either. Can't know what I was doing. Anyway, let me go ahead and get the propeller out real quick. Here we go. And where's anything, literally anything, just to attach to it so it doesn't go away. I wish that was like an option to not. Like, just give me a setting where it doesn't go away if I break it. That's so much to ask, apparently. Just attach it directly to it. Remove the middleman and the weight issue. Well, some of the weight issue. And then... I need a piece of wood. Do I have that on me? Actually, yes. No, wait, that's a sword. Probably. You know what? Why not? What's the worst that happens? It breaks? It's gonna break. Ooh, wait. No, it'll break off. Whatever. Let's use the Master Sword. What the Master Sword was intended for. Engineering. And then we can attach this at... Stop. Stop. Nope, that would be poking out. I wanted to double up on it. I didn't want to have to... Oh wait, if I attach it like this, it'll just fall over, which is what I need. And then it'll flip around. And then when we attach it... Man, that's awkward. Why did I try to do it at an angle? There was probably a reasoning there. It wasn't good, but there was probably one there. Where'd the Master Sword go? There it is. No. I need it to spin around. Can I set it up on top of the fire, perhaps? Why would it spin around? That's not how that works. I am not a smart man, apparently. There we go. Now, we attach it to one more sticky stew. Ye olde sticky stew. Patent it. Come over here. Come on. And spin. Come on, go faster. I need you to produce wind. Might not be stable enough to reach the speed it needs to go. What happens if I drop some pine cones on it? Because having to burn extra things to make it go. Definitely better. Didn't increase the speed. If I can get it to convert and just spin, then we're good. I just put it on wheels and we're good. So the problem is the this piece is attached directly to the axle. I guess I could remove that, put something on the middle and attach it to both sides. I just love how these axles just keep going. Axles, the wheels on the bus. Axles. I stand by it. Spank machine? Is that the whole thing? Yes, it is. That is the whole spank machine. Nice. It looks like a motor somewhere in there. Axles on the bus to make the wheels go round. Alright, let's do it like this. Maybe, perhaps, 2 will be better than 1. And also it'll offset some of the weight. I might need to do extra. I had 2 wheels on this? Huh. Oh yeah, because I put 2 on there because of what we were doing before. Alright, let's come over here. Lift this up. It is only attached to 1. Oh, this is the old thing. That's why. I don't need that. Taking up free glue spots. High quality glue spots. Alright. We're going to convert one fan into another fan. But couldn't you just... No. Just no. Alright, let's take a looky-loo here. And now it's leaning the other way. Wait, let's see. It's going fairly fast. That's definitely not gonna help. Alright, what? Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't maintain control afterwards. I need to grab this. Alright. We also have to try it with burning the extra things. I don't know if the extra wind will help. But we have to try. That is part of science. What is it attached to at the bottom? Oh. It was attached to the other... Oh, man. And I just lost the, son of a Wiggles. Son of a Wiggles. There. Reattach this piece. Flip it over. Reattach my... Uh-oh, where did they go? Here they are. My fans. Wow. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. If I do it from the end, that might be causing a problem with having it further out. But it might also be a problem having it not further out. They weigh nothing. Why am I worried? I could put like apples and things on the other side to try and even it out. Because I'm pretty sure the math needs to be exact. I don't know. I'm not a mather. I'm not Judge Mathis from the television. There we go. That is the whole thing. They're almost even in the middle. That's right, wiggle. Wiggle like you've never wiggled before. And the extra. Oh. That didn't do anything. It threw them into the air. It's so close. I'm not an engineer. I am an engineer, actually. Alright, did it actually speed up when I dropped the fire on there? It's also one of the reasons why anything I make, it needs to still obey the regular laws of physics. This is technically just a steam engine, just without the water. Come on, we need to... It did speed it up, so let's go ahead and just make it a full 4 fans. Thanks, Banjo. Thanks. Alright. There, what's that doing? Stick! Alright, here we go. 1. 2, and then we're gonna whip out 2 more. Make it as fan can fan. And then, that's right, I can't spawn those regularly. Oh look, everything that I need. Convenient. I'm gonna need a Duke Zonite eventually. There we go. And last but not least, whatever I was just doing. What? Don't you dare lean. I see you leaning, you gonna Megalobark go boom, man. They're gonna Chuck Mangione, man. Sometimes you just gotta boomhauer. There we go. No, just please, please. Just please. Bandit. My eyes ain't what they used to be. Actually, no, my eyes are exactly what they've always been. Bad. I think that's the axle? It's way heavier, though. Go! Playlist knows. More known to you. Can't tell if faster or if I'm just seeing things differently. Clearly, now that my brain is gone. I'm sure those things equal out to... Yeah, let me just pull up the spreadsheet. Hang on. Just pull up the spreadsheet real quick. Where did it go? Echoes of Wisdom, wrong word. That's not it. Interactable object spreadsheet? Is that the one I'm looking for? I think so. And wait. There it is. Yes. Alright. Let's start with object propeller. It weighs approximately 3. No, it weighs 800. And I have steak. Steak weighs 750. What are these rails called? Probably called rails, right? Yep. Yep, that's exactly what they're called. They weigh 200, but they have different wind situations. So if I was trying to offset the mass itself, 750 plus 800, 1550 is what I need. And I am at 800 right now. Or wait, no, or I'm at 750. Hang on. Yeah, I'm at 8. No, it's 1550 on the left. I need to make 1550 on the right. Propeller is 800, so I need 750 more. That is one steak. Thanks, math. Thanks. Alright, let's just attach this in the middle and see what happens, shall we? It needs to be dead center. Dead center. Let me flip it to the other side. It also would help if it wasn't spinning. I'm gonna move it. Just slap this on wheels and we're good to go. Tina, stop making that noise. Uh-oh. That's not good. Blonk. Oop. I wasn't in the ground at all. No! Now it fell. How else will I attach this? All right. Nope. This is a problem. So I need to detach this, but I don't need to get rid of this. Oh wait, I should have that in the history. I can just make the whole wheel again real quick. Durr. There it is. Yeah, all the way out here. Why is it costing Zonite? Literally everything I need is right here. Whatever. Zonite grows on trees. You Pythagorean it up in here? How dare you? X-Wing? X-Wing. Alright, and then last but not least... The thing is, it might attach... maybe if I do it like this, it won't attach at an angle. There we go, bring it on over to the fire. Slightly more balanced, so that's good. Still not enough speed. It's unfortunate. Like, yeah, we can convert it straight from this into rotational energy. We could set up another rocker. I don't want to have to set that up again. That was a nightmare. I really wanted this to just produce the wind so I could make it go. But it's not producing the wind. Why you no produce the wind? What if we did two... No, two spinning at the same rate wouldn't matter. I don't want to make a dangle dong again. I know what I said. Freaking Master Sword's doing so much work. Also, if I could just convert this into electricity. That would be so much better. If I can produce fire and make it spin only whenever it's like fast enough, whenever it's doing a large gust. Which I could probably stop that, Bucky. Like move it higher, I guess. So the fire has to be, like the gust has to be the big gust. So I have to use, like burn non-renewable resources to do it. Which technically... No. I was about to say I could make it so when it spins something, it opens... effectively opens a hatch. And that hatch gives the ability for lightning to strike a thing. But then that's electricity. Making a fidget spinner? No. No, we're not. Fidget spinner is literally just like an axle, and yeah, I can't words today. It's my day off. I'm not allowed to remember actual terms for things other than axle. Hey, it's wobbling. I feel like that's part of the problem. I was about to say, I feel like this side is moving faster than this side, but that's not possible. So, eliminate that possibility. Though the game is kind of janky, so it's possible. Our end goal is pollution. Which means we need to make vehicle go using fire. And I could make it so... Yeah, there you go. Axle plus bearing equals spin. And go. I could just make it... We could attach... could make an actuator. And... flip it to rotate... And then have... No, I'd have to do it twice. That's too many parts. Though I could have two of them. Wait a minute. My brain's trying to think. Everybody just enjoy the spin while we wait. I'm gonna throw down some more. Let's throw some fuel on the fire. Still not enough. Also concerned that being in the way might mess up the wind. Anyway, I could flip it. Because this is successfully spinning. We can add one piece to make one piece. No, that's a different show. And then have that spinning a wheel. That wheel going up and down. This is turning into like a Dr. Seuss machine powered by fire. And with it moving up and down, down, I can make that rotate another wheel and put the axles on that. Or not the axles. Put the actual wheels on that. That would attach to... I need it to... I've got my eyes closed here, and I'm just staring at nothing, trying to envision what I need. I really need to get a... like a whiteboard and a marker, and just sit down and draw it out. I'm staring at my eyelids. Shh. Not staring at nothing. Because with fire and these, we obviously do have the ability to convert fire, the potential energy of fire into the kinetic energy, that is, and rotational force of this fan. Again, this is how a steam turbine would work. If it was steam, it would be turning it and, you know, there would be words that I cannot remember. Starts with an S. Kinetic energy, exactly. But I'd be able to get it to... I could take this and transfer it downward. Once it is downward, we can turn it back into a wheel spinning. And that wheel spinning could have two... They could be connected to other wheels. And then have an axle go... I need like a metal rod. That exists, right? Hang on. Rod. That is a beehive, but okay. I'm almost certain that the metal rod exists. There it is. Metal pole. What does it weigh? 300? Really? It only weighs 300? Get out of here. We turn that effectively into the actual... Yeah. So this would end up being... I need 4 of them, though. Because I don't have to make this use the fan. The fan was initially a good idea because if I could have gotten it to spin successfully, it would produce wind which would push whatever it's attached to. But since we don't have that, what I would need to do is convert this, and I can use the metal rods. It'll literally just go up and down. And the shaft would rotate a secondary gear. At this point, these are gears. And that is going to rotate. I need it to do 2 at the same time. Giggity. We already have. I can dumb it down to off of 2 of them. So 1, 2, 3. At least 3 to make it spin. Like bare minimum 3 to make it spin. And then we have to elevate it, which requires at least 2 pieces. From there, we need to rotate. Yeah, if I were to take like a fan, we did this when we were making lawnmowers. We were able to use fans to spin, successfully power a turbine, or whatchamacallit, which is, I swear I made it spin that way, which made it, anyway. I can Dr. Seuss this up real good. I still need at least 4 wheels. That way it's stable. I could do it with 2, but I can't use a stabilizer. Glimmer music, hello there. Welcome. Trying to do actual science instead of, you know, fun Tears of the Kingdom machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minimum in order to get the fan going. Afterwards, probably 6, including the base. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 14 pieces just for the rotation and the platform to even get it moving. And the wheels can't be attached that. Wait. Better. No, that requires a Zonai thing, and we can't use. That's using renewable energy, I guess, technically. Link recharges a battery, so therefore, I assume it's using the sun or, I don't know, terrestrial energy. Therefore, it is renewable, and we cannot use it. I mean, I guess if you're making pollution with renewable energy, it's not so bad as long as it balances it out, but no. This is technically infinite, but we're going to make sure it has to use Zoomy Fire. Okay. Hang on. We might be able to... I just tried to Alt-Tab back over to the thing. What's today's goal? Pollution. We ain't got enough of it. We want more of it. What did I just break off? What did I grab? I wanted the Master Sword. I could just pick up the Master Sword. Yep, so we gotta burn some fossil fuels and other things. What if we used it like a regular... This might work. Uh-oh. Yeah, this might work. And it'll reduce the number of pieces, but it's not entirely how it would work. But Tears of the Kingdom physics. Hey, wizard. Snake. Whatever I call you. Hey, wizard snake. Wait, that's your name. Crap! Alright. Yeah, this is fine. Forgot it does that. Can we not? Can you stop spinning? For 2 seconds. Also, it's along the bottom, it looks like. Eh, whatever. Let's see. Where's the fire? There it is. Push it. Let's give it a little nudge. And let's give it some extra fuel. I mean, kind of. It is producing spinge. It's also spinning it, like, incorrectly. Also, it would help if it was in the middle and not the edge. Let's just move the whole thing real quick. And try to set this up better. Putting it in the middle. I'll take middle-ish. That's not middle-ish. That's middle-ish. And we're gonna spin. Middle-ish, middle-ish. A little higher. Alright, let's see if we can get it spinning again. It definitely should be pushing it the other direction. Like 100%, right? There's no way that that should be spinning this way. The air should be blowing up into it and then pushing it away. Let's add more. Propellies. What? What pushed me? I did not move that I know of. Alright, and one more. That's facing the wrong direction. Barrel bro, let's go. Barrel go. Attach? Eh, close enough. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, let's go. Close enough, right? Yeah, see, that's the correct direction it should be blowing. We're gonna give it a go. That is not nearly enough. Really needed it to go the other way. Not the other way, but like faster. That's two different words. Maybe if I move it further away. Because I feel like some of it is bound to be getting hit by, like, two pieces at the same time. Is my concern. No, it's not close enough. And now it's gonna go the other way. Sure, whatever. Spin! Now! Meemaw demands it. And now it wants to go the other way? Is that it? Also, it wobbles at times. Why? Why are you wobbling? More fire. And it's going to spin the other way. That doesn't make sense. That's not how physics works. The air should be blowing up into it. Like this. I mean, there is air going over it, but it shouldn't be... They should be leaned a lot more down. But I can't do that. My options are 90 degrees. 90 degrees? 45 degrees? 60 degrees? 30 degrees? I'm just saying numbers. It's fine. We're going to slap this bad boy right here. Nailed it. Just angle it very slightly. Wait, is it actually just standing up and not in the ground? They don't care for the laws of physics. Yeah, they don't. Which is unfortunate. I need to be able to build this Dr. Seuss machine in the real lives. So I need to... We know the other fan works, but I wanted to reduce the number of pieces. So I could have made this go down and then... No, that still wouldn't have helped. Alright, well we know that works. So if I have 14 to work with... Let me just think this out real quick. We got 14. We need to successfully be able to turn around the entire wheel or be able to rotate something that rotates the wheels. Because if I were to do here, let's just make this bigger again. Also, that's... Well, what happens if I... Hang on, let's remake the other thing real quick with the angled ones. This isn't how it was last time. It couldn't be angled. Actually, yes it can. No, because that'll rotate that, and I need the fan just on the other side. So I need it without the wheel, basically. Alright, you know what? Here. We're just going to break these things. And remake that last thing that I just made. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, just go ahead and ignore all of the other pieces. Dang it! That's not what I needed! Shh. 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 No one saw that. Alright, I need to do 2 of these stacked up in order to get the height. Because if I can just make it spin fast enough, then we're good. And we're going to try the old angled propellers. You're not going to attach, are you? Because you're a jerk. There we go. Middle-ish. Middle-ish. There we go. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could hold it in place and glue it, but that's using magic to do this. We don't do that. So, we're gonna need to prop this up to make it. Oh. Alright, attach this anywhere, really. Anywhere. Right there is fine. Just do it. There we go. And get it near the middle. And then we gotta lift it up. break it. Rotate it. That did not help at all. Remake it. Lift it up again. Rotate. There we go. Satellites. Lift it much higher. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Now, we can come up here. It's angled, so I don't think I can. I think, wait, no, it has to be like this, right? Just imagine it rotates. Yes, this is right. That'll do it, right? That's gonna work. This is totally gonna work, right? Right. Nope. Wait. Yeah, no. Nope, that's right. Okay. It just don't look right. And then we slide this in right here. Wait a minute. These don't look right. That one's right. That one's right. I'm just crazy. They can tell me something we don't already know. There we go. Okay. Our fan is complete. Quote unquote. We need this, and we need another wheel. Wheels. Can't spawn those. Comes for the wheel comes free with another wheel. And two other things. Did I just hear something break? Possibly. Alright. If I remember correctly, which I don't. I was trying to do that, and then I need a propeller. Here it is. And then this, and then this. Stupid ability nipple. Wait, that's right. I had to, that's right. But I think I needed the yeah, I need the Master Sword. That's right. There we go. Detach these. Thanks, Banjo. Detach that. So this needs to be attached either side. It's perfectly straight down this time. We're gonna do it back here. Wait, no. It would make more sense to flip this over and then attach it like this. I'm sure Ganon can wait, right? And then we'll have the propeller on. We have the propeller on one side and the other thing on the other. That's how this works. Pretty sure I need 2 of these, though. There we go. And then we attach ye olde propeller here. Windmill blade. Windmill blade. If I can, unfortunately it's just too big. I swear I never have this problem. See, my whole thing is I can't tell where it's attaching. I think this is the angle, and then yeah, that looks good. And then propeller, where you at? There it is. What is attached to this right now? We're gonna attach it to this because we need the weight, and it actually makes way more sense to go ahead and attach this beforehand than whatever I did before. And now we can just attach this piece, maybe. I want to say that's the axle, but yeah, that's good. Let's see if the angle of the fan matters. It's definitely going to get worse this time. I can see into the future. Yeah, still not fast enough. What if we provide it with extra oomph? Also, the spinning of the fan would produce, at least in the real world, it's going to produce a push in both directions. Unless it's pulling the air through. Depends on the angle of the fan. So if it's aimed to the right, like if I doubled it up and had the fan, might be able to. Yeah, real world physics is not going to be happy with this. Also, I can't tell if that flashing is the light. Yeah, it's the sun. Never mind. Hold on, we're gonna... If I hit rewind and then grab this and remove it that way. I think, yeah, that seems like the safe way to do that. There we go. I think I really need to just... need to work on making the left windmill, which is created by fire, or spun by fire. Yeah, the flat ones worked better. And convert it into electricity. Problem is, the game doesn't really have things in place to do that. I mean, technically a... Hold on, do I have a lightning weapon on me? And that's tied to the durability at that point. You know, whatever. We're just spitballing now, because I don't remember how physics works. I didn't... No. I wanted to have it spin on the edge. Why isn't it registering sometimes? Here. Nope. That's not good. Let's try this again. I realize now that I actually need to fuse it in order to produce what I was trying to produce. Let's do something that's bigger. Yeah, there we go. Thing is zooming. Look at it zoom. I feel like it's just like right there. Also, I feel like the left one is spinning faster. 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Wait a minute. 1,000. Yeah, I feel like the left one is spinning at a faster rate. I can't tell if that's just because it's 1,000, 1,000. Yeah, it's just because it's longer. It's tricksy. Tricksy friends. I know putting it on the other one would be better, but because it has to travel a further distance. Darn. Come back. I need you to just activate. No, why did you attach? I understand it's because I hit the button, but why did you attach? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just move this. We're just gonna move this. We're just gonna move this. There we go. And then onto the fan here on the edge. It's definitely not how this engine works, but and now that it's weighted down, it's probably not going to work at all. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Darn. All right. We'll wait it on the other side. Could have just picked the weapon up. There we go. And then yeah, the opposite side now prevents it from spinning. Yay! Conservation of momentum. And I assume that this isn't doing anything. Oh, the sparkle is from the weapon. Darn. Is it from the weapon? I should have heard it first. I was hoping it would produce a spark. Just a tiny one. It didn't. Because the problem solves a lot quicker if we can just convert burning things into electricity. Because then we can convert it into electricity, put the electricity into batteries, and use the batteries. Because then we're burning even more fuel to produce enough electricity for the entire town or something. And I'd be able to produce more of the objects. I also need to make this smaller. I need to make it so much smaller. It is too dang big. Hit me in the face, thank you. May I have another? Please, may I have another? Thank you. And grab on! Ow. This is almost... Actually, no, it's not almost. If I were to add... I could fairly easily turn this into a spanking machine. Everything doesn't need to be a spanking machine, though. Or does it? Spanking machine. Alright, well... Yeah, I think next time we'll continue working on... Gotta continue working on this. Whenever next time may or may not be. Hopefully I can do it again next Sunday. We'll see. Depends on when I have free time. You guys know how that is. It took me a month and a half to be able to do this. But I really want to... We gotta solve this problem. Pollution. Not enough of it. We need to produce more pollution. Just don't take that out of context. Alright, but I am going to call it for today. I need to be an adult and do normal things now, unfortunately. But, thanks for coming out. You guys have a good night, evening, weekend, morning, sandwich, whatever you're having. I will see you good later. Good day, everyone. It's daytime. Make pollution via windmill. Exactly. Where's the outro? We didn't have one today, so take a moment to praise your Lord and Savior, your God King, and your bunny god, Ravio.